Hello again, it's your friendly neighborhood host, JT Wheatley, back for another episode of the History of Comics podcast. This time, continuing our series of the classics, keeping with the holiday season with the Christmas classics, I'm going to give another comic book Christmas classic adaptation, and that is Iron Man 3 from 2013. Now, this is a somewhat controversial choice. Iron Man 3 remains a divisive film, though I honestly feel the more you watch it and you get past the false marketing the original film put out there about how the tone of the film and so forth, it's actually a very fun and enjoyable movie and one of the more unique of the Marvel films that actually tried new things. And, of course, written and directed by Shane Black, it has a great Christmas theme around it. You see Tony at one point trying out a new set of armor to a Christmas song. Christmas mentioned multiple times, and the movie takes place on Christmas Eve and so forth, which is a hallmark of Shane Black. I mean, all the way back to his original spec script, which was Lethal Weapon, set during Christmas time. He loves his Christmas themes, and this movie's no exception. And yeah, there's more than enough in here that makes it a fun Christmas movie. And also, the reason why Shane Black was brought on for Iron Man 3 is that he, in many ways, has an earlier connection to the MCU in that it was his film, Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, that he wrote and directed, that starred Robert Downey Jr., that was responsible for largely reviving his career, and reportedly it was that performance that got him the job at Iron Man to begin with. So in many ways, you could thank Shane Black for the beginning of the MCU, because if it wasn't for Robert Downey Jr. getting Iron Man, who would have knows what would have happened, because he nailed that performance, and we've been off and running since then with the MCU, now the most successful film franchise and TV franchise now in all of entertainment history. So shoot, can't go wrong with the math on that one. I think it's $25 billion and counting and so forth. Yeah, it all started because Robert Downey Jr. got that part in Kiss Kiss Bang Bang with Iron Man, and of course that led to Iron Man 3, which I watch it every year, part of my regular Christmas movie rotation, and this gets better every year. I really enjoy it. Lots of fun. So if you're looking for I joke is the original MCU Christmas special, as we now had a few more with the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. We've had a few more since then. But yeah, you're looking for a fun comic book Christmas movie, look no further than Iron Man 3, because, once again, like the previous Batman Returns, not a classic, but a definite Christmas classic.
Than a New Day pancake. More fun than a super kick party. It's the wrestling podcast from the host, who is the hammer swinging, burrito eating, you know the rest, of Thunder Talk. Sexy Thor. It's the Ring of Thunder, found in the Thunderverse and among the great podcasts of the ESO network.
Now is December 15th, 2022. Time for the favorite comic book of the week. Batgirls, number 13, by Becky Cloonan, Michael Conrad, and Jonathan Case, which continues off with the storyline that started in the Batgirl Annual a few weeks back, in which, Cassandra Cain and Stephanie Brown have their bodies switched in that classic Freaky Friday body swap premise, just when both of their respective parents kidnapped them, not realizing, at least at first, that the person inside their child's body is not the person, is the different person. Conrad and Cloonan do a great job really expanding on Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain's characters and showing how much they actually love and respect each other, especially between Stephanie Brown and Cassandra Cain's body dealing with her mother, Lady Shiva. Who really gets into, and it's actually fun too, because even though they do the body swap premise to add and throw in some new twists, some of the characters actually figure out pretty quickly, you're not my daughter, and so forth. And also you have Batgirl and Batman in the background trying to find a way to find him and undo this crazy curse, and that's also fun as well. And it's matched by Case's art, which has a nice cartoony style, but with the right mix of action and drama thrown in as well, which continues, quite frankly, one of the best Batman spin-off books in quite some time, and at least the one currently on the stands. It's lots of fun, because Cassandra Cain and Stephanie Brown make a great pair. It's in many ways almost like Birds of Prey in that sense, with Barbara Gordon Batgirl being their overseer as they go out and fight crime. And this is a great example of seeing these two characters match off. So yeah, And with that, that concludes this episode of the History Comics Podcast. Join me again next week for what will likely be another Christmas classic. And until then, go out and enjoy yourself a good comic book. If you're looking for a nice Christmas Marvel movie, check out Iron Man 3, because that, in my opinion, is a true Christmas classic.